Hey everybody, and welcome back to another one of Mudflap's movie reviews. My name is Mudflap, and today I will be reviewing Disney Pixar's movie Lightyear. Let's get started. Lightyear is directed by Angus MacLane and it stars Chris Evans, Keke Palmer, Taika Waititi, and James Brolin. So we start out seeing Buzz Lightyear and his co-commander Alicia Hawthorne land on an uncharted planet where they scout out and see if it's a good place for their command to stay. They encounter some danger there, and as Buzz is trying to get out of that planet, he accidentally crashes and he strands his entire Star Command on this planet. And his goal is to create a crystal so that they can get off the planet, because their crystal for hyperspeed was damaged during the crash. So Buzz Lightyear's goal is to create a crystal that will successfully work for them to get off the planet and reach hyperspeed. But every time he does a test, he found out that he ages just minutes, but everybody on that planet ages years. And he does it multiple times. He runs several tests, which accumulates, 60 some years. And he's no closer to getting off the planet. And he finds out that as time progresses, he meets new people, a new team who are not as experienced as he hoped that they would be, but he soon finds out as he's going through this adventure of trying to get everyone off the planet, and it was his mistake that he needs this unexperienced team to help him out. So I really enjoyed this movie. This was a fun movie. It pretty much delivered it delivered what I expected. And I've always liked Buzz Lightyear as a character, and it's really cool to see Buzz Lightyear in this instance where he's the man who inspired the toy. Chris Evans did a great job voicing him. If it wasn't Tim Allen, Chris Evans would be the best choice for voicing Buzz Lightyear. Going from Captain America to Buzz Lightyear Star Command is just a perfect transition for a guy like Chris Evans. So I really enjoyed it. I just really liked the overall message of this movie, which was Buzz Lightyear really beat himself up over, the several times that he did his hyperspeed test, that it was his mistake. He admits it. He was a little cocky when he was leaving, trying to get the ship in the air, and he crashed. And so a lot of the movie focuses on Buzz is trying to, make up for his mistake, but he also wants to live his life, because as we see, everyone else on the base, on the planet that they were on, were living their lives and really enjoying themselves, and Buzz didn't really have a life. He was just too focused on the mission. He was very mission oriented, and his mission was that he was going to get everybody off the planet, and he would right his wrong, because he felt extremely bad. It was all his fault, and a lot of guilt eating him up. So it was a really powerful message that you can either, make steps towards fixing your mistakes, or you can let the mistakes that you make eat you up, and you just forget about living because you're so wrapped up in the past and the mistakes that you've made. Pixar never misses when it comes to really hitting home with powerful messages and something that everyone can relate to, because nobody's perfect, even Buzz Lightyear Star Command. And it was just really cool to see him kind of open up to people again as he meets these new people. One of them was actually his co-commander's granddaughter, Keke. It was just really cool to see Alicia's legacy being carried on through her. There is one thing I want to clarify. I know there are fans out there who are pretty mad that Tim Allen is not voicing Buzz Lightyear in this movie. The reason why that Disney cast Chris Evans instead of Tim Allen is not because of Tim Allen's political views or anything like that. The reason why Chris Evans is playing Lightyear is because this Lightyear is the human that the Buzz Lightyear toy is based on, so it wouldn't make sense for Tim Allen to voice both the toy and the man who inspired the toy. So I hope that clears up any confusion that you may have of why Chris Evans is voicing Lightyear instead of Tim Allen. I love Tim Allen's voicing of Buzz Lightyear. I grew up with Toy Story. I absolutely love it. I also love Chris Evans as well, so it didn't bother me at all. I thought it was great casting by Disney. There's a lot of great moments throughout this movie. One of my favorite moments is when Buzz Lightyear finally figured out the right combination to create his hyperspeed crystal, and he tested it. And I just love his perseverance, just over and over again, never stopping and never giving up, always trying to do the best he possibly can to right his wrongs and make up for the fact that he marooned a whole bunch of people on a planet. Another of my favorite moments is I loved seeing Zurg in this movie. He's a lot more menacing in this movie. In the Toy Story movies, he's still really cool in the Toy Story movies, but in this one we got to see he's huge. He's got legs. In Toy Story he doesn't have any legs. He's just got, you know, a cape and all that cool stuff. But he's got, you know, he's just a big robot. He's voiced by James Brolin. It was just really cool to see him. Some of the vibes I was getting and some of the lighting or whatever, it was exactly like what Star Wars did for Darth Vader. I'm sure a lot of Zurg's inspiration actually came from Darth Vader. I mean, they're both robots. They're both, you know, evil, menacing, red eyes, you know. They have power and cool lasers and cool weapons, and they travel through space. So I mean, Zurg is he's a lot like Darth Vader, and I absolutely love it. I just really loved Lightyear. It was just a really fun movie. I would encourage you to go see if you're a fan of Toy Story. If you're a fan of Buzz Lightyear, I think you're really going to love this movie. It's a good length, not too long. It's typical Pixar length. It's a little over an hour and a half long. I just really enjoyed it. Lots of laughter, lots of good life lessons that we all could get a reminder on. I'm going to give Lightyear 7 out of 10 Mudflaps. It delivered on what I was hoping. Just a really fun, action-packed, funny Space Ranger movie. Just a really fun movie to watch. And before you go, drop in the comments below, who is your favorite character from Toy Story? And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and I'll see you next time.